Well, America's political fate still hangs in the balance. The world is watching who the next U.S. president will be. Joining us now is International Studies Professor Renato de Castro for a local perspective of this historic election. Professor, thank you so much for joining us. The last time we had you was 24 hours ago. Now we basically have a clearer, direction towards 270 electoral votes. What is your analysis so far of what has transpired over the last day?
Well, it was a very divisive election, but eventually, of course, it's apparent that you'll have a winner very soon. And as mentioned by the resource person from Arizona, it seems that okay.
Professor, are you still there with us?
I'm here.
Yes,
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you loud and clear. Please continue with your answer.
It seems that there's no disorder, no untoward incidents happening all over the states, and it looks good. Again, this is what I call, for the Americans, they call it democracy, a functioning democracy. For the world, this has something to do with what you call American soft power. That the fact that they could conduct a peaceful election despite the fact that you have this really deep division happening just before the election. And of course, you have it happening right in the front of the world. Of course, this is my bet. People in Europe are very happy that, just in case you will have a Biden presidency. But I think not so much here in Asia.
Why not? Why not here in Asia?
Well, especially, of course, in Taiwan, in Hong Kong, they want, of course, a more combative American foreign policy, and they equate it with President Trump. Well, in contrast to Europe, they want a return to what they call American multilateralism. So that basically, is the reason why you have this divide around the world.
A divide between Europe and Asia in terms of policies. But
yes.
When we spoke to you yesterday on New Day, you said there's no Filipino-American vote, there is no Filipino bloc, there's no influence of Filipinos in any election. At this point, with close to 2 million eligible Filipino-American voters, do you think they had any critical influence in how whether Biden or Trump will move forward in terms of policies in immigration?
I don't think so. Again, just like I mentioned before, we don't have a Filipino lobby in the United States, and generally, of course, this is a pattern among immigrants. Whether you have Latino, you have Filipino, once they are in the United States, they want the door shut. That's why Trump got a lot of support from the Latinos, because they just, after they arrived in the United States, they don't want other people coming in. So that's generally the attitude of immigrants once they are in the United States.
We'll have to leave it there. Thank you so much for your insights. International Studies Professor Renato de Castro.